just a still town girl on a Saturday night looking for the fight of her life in the real-time world. No one sees her at all. They all say she's crazy because she's welding up a Citroen Visa. And I'll tell you more about my day that's gone from winning to losing to winning after this. This is going to sound like an advert. No, it's not really. Are you intrigued and enthralled by these resto mods that people throw lavish amounts of money at and make an old shitter into something it never was, but something a little bit better? And you go, I like that, but also you only have about £3.50 at the end of the month because of the cost of living crisis, which is why I bought the shittiest Visa I could possibly find because it's all I could afford. Well, I have thought of a new term for it. Actually, I did think of a new term, but then Dave came up with a better term for it. So I went, I'm going to use his. Resto Bodge. Yeah, right. Because you're sort of doing stuff to your car and you're making it better because it's a pile of old loveliness. It's not Stuart, stop lying. I'm lying. Anyway, no, Resto Bodge. Use it, please use it. I think it's rather good. So anything I'd put on this now up on Instagram and stuff, I'm going to hashtag Resto Bodge because it's a Resto Bodge. It's not a bot. Some of the welding I've just done might have been a bit of a bodge to some people, but you know what? I'm having a go because I have not done this sort of stupid ever. You catch me at a pinnacle moment. That's a pinnacle moment, is that the right word? It's probably the wrong word, to be honest with you. I have no idea how this upload is going to go, but there we go. I have lost something that I was working with. I was working with some templates. I was making templates. We have been welding. I have been eliminating Bluetooth panels to solid. They are now connected by sparkly metal glue guns and metal. However, I've had a bit of a problem, and I'll tell you the problem I've had. It was my mate Dave that sorted it out for me again. So I've had a bit of a problem today. You see, oh, that's good penetration. Actually, oh, that's really bad. Right, I'll show you something. You see, I was doing some welding and making bits of template like this. I'll show you where these went afterwards. However, had a bit of a strop because I had some wins. I'd done something on the bus and I'd done something on the back bumper on this and then did some welding and it's gone remarkably well. And then it went all to shit and my welding went to shit. And it comes down to that thing. Your tools, you set them up to how you want them. I have my welder set up to how I want it. The wire is set to speed 6. I did something and I pushed the wire speed up to 7. You will be surprised at how buggered my welding got, and it really is not very tidy. And I was like, what the hell's going on? I did a lovely butt welding. Oh my God, it is, I think, the finest piece of welding I have ever done, and I will show you in a moment. However, I will probably flash up pictures because this might not come out well. That there is speed 7. Blew a massive hole in that. That is speed 6. So yeah, and on the back, ooh, that's a nice bit of penetration there. I'll show you the penetration because I don't actually know if I'm showing, oh, I can't show you that at all. That there, nice bit of penetration. That there, absolute dog shit. And most of this was done on my speed 6 and then it went to speed 7. And I just couldn't work it out. I really, really could not work it out. I cleaned out the nozzle, checked the copper bit that the wire goes through. Don't ask me the technical terms, I haven't got a fucking clue. Yeah, all went wrong. And then I messaged Dave going, how do I know if I don't know what happens if the gas has run out? If the gas runs out, what happens? Well, it doesn't go psh, it just goes like that, silent movie. So you go, oh, right, okay. So, yeah, so I've had a bit of a strop, and because of that, I've tied it up, so I'm not getting dirty anymore. But let me bring you closer to show you some of the panels and my, oh my God, this bit of welding, if I could actually just cut this out and stick it on a wall somewhere, I would be over the moon with that, because that is, I'm really, really pleased with this. So, first template, that way you see it, went in here and in there. Yeah, I did blow a hole in that and it's sort of gone a bit mucky, but to be honest with you, I had lost my knack. So maybe actually Dave was right and I should have started with the repairs here. No, I said, because I'm bloody minded and he knows that. No, I want to start here because this is the bit that absolutely destroyed me. I've got some good news about Toby. Anyway, this is the bit that destroyed me. After I cleaned all this out and just went, why am I bothering? Yeah, so new template here that goes in there. And then I've got this one here that goes here. And this little flap here goes under. It actually bolts on under. There's not much metal there. I've got to really, really work some magic under there. But look at that. This is a seam weld. My first attempt at seam welding. And that is really lovely. Now that is speed 6. And then you come here and go, Hell, Stuart, what the hell happened? That there is when my wire went to speed 7 and it all went a bit wrong. I have actually literally ground that back for about 10 minutes because it was just bollocks. And I was just like, what the hell has gone wrong? But do you know what? I don't think that is a bad repair. You're not going to see it anyway because it's going to be covered in mastic and the front wings are going to be on it, etc., etc. But I am really, really pleased with that. So there we go. That is it. That is my little upload for today. But you might be going, hang on now, Stuart, you said something else. You've got some good news about Toby Visa. Yes, I have got some good news about Toby Visa. I was on eBay yesterday feeling a little bit sorry for myself, I won't lie. And I just sort of did a search for some parts. And lo and behold, hallelujah, not for a lot of money, I found... I shouldn't touch them because they really are rotten. I found a pair of new old stock front struts. And I was like... ting, buy, have those. And I also found the bell housing gasket so I can do the clutch on the engine because that's really all the engine needs and a little bit of a tidy up. And I thought, yes, I do that because some of these bits are really, really hard to find. But I found those bits. So super, super happy. So I will continue uploading more Resto Bodge work on Toby Visa as and when. Say now, I'm slightly rambling. And the reason why I'm rambling because when you've done welding, piece of advice for you, you don't just pack your tools away and fuck off indoors. No, you keep an eye on it for about half an hour to an hour to make sure that when you've been in box sections, it doesn't burst into flames and take your garage and your project, the Resto Bodge, with it. Anyway, mind you go, take care, see you soon.